So now I'm going to move on to the hook ad-libs. And we're going to pretty much do the same thing. You know, like I said, I have a 3-part harmony in the hook ad-libs. I have a low, mid, and a high. How I like to pan them is I like to pan the mids closer together. And as I get higher in the frequency, I widen the pan. I like high frequencies very wide. They just give this airy spatial quality to it. So I'll do something like a 20 pan on the low, left and right, 40 for the mids, left and right, and 60 in highs. If you have Pro Tools, obviously it goes from 0 to 100, so I would do 30, 60, 90. You know, I do something like that. So here we have all of the harmonies here. You might see that there are a lot of harmonies here because a lot of them are just duplicated. You know, we just recorded them a few times. What we're going to focus on right now is listening to the hook ad-libs bus, which are basically all of these ad-libs that I showed you earlier, and I just bust them to a track, an aux. So we'll listen to this without compression, and then midway through, after the 4th bar, I'll engage compression. You can listen to see what it does. You got what I like. You got what I like. Engage compression. You got what I like. You've got what I like. Now, I know what you're going to say. There is so much headphone bleed in those ad-libs. That's because I like the headphone bleed. I like it like that. I could gate it out, but to me, it just sounded very choppy and unnatural. You know, if this was a live band, there would be bleed anyway. And you're not going to really hear it within the context of the mix anyway. So I hope it wasn't too overpowering for you. So I'll play it again without compression and with compression. What you'll notice is the compressor kind of contains all of the ad-libs because he sings the 3-part harmony very differently, dynamically. And engaging the compressor controls the dynamics and tightens it up, so to speak. Let's listen to that again. You got what I like. You got what I like. Here's with. You got what I like. You've got what I like. So as you can hear, it tightened it up quite a bit. So now let's move on to the EQ. Same with the lead vocals, kind of the same settings. Only thing I did was boost up around the 6K area because I like ad-libs to be airy, you know, just this airy. It's like a background airy effect, and that's kind of how I like it to sound. That's how I do my ad-libs. You may do yours differently. Some people tuck the ad-libs behind the leads. I like to accentuate the ad-libs. So let's hear what it sounds like without the EQ, and then I'll engage it midway through. You got what I like. You got what I like. With EQ. You got what I like. You've got what I like. So as you can hear, they got very airy. You know, they sound very silky, very smooth, very airy. A lot of that low end mud is gone. So now let's listen to it in context with the rest of the instruments that we actually engage the compression EQ on. And I'm going to play it with and without. Here we go. Caramel skin, sweet and tempting, body wrapped in pure affection. So enticing, no denying, you're a queen of fantasy. Caramel skin, sweet and tempting, body wrapped in pure affection. So enticing, no denying, you're a queen of fantasy. Oh man, it sounds very thick, but yet controlled, but open, airy.